Fashion trends always come back. You must have heard that. But what is the reason? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey, my name is Shivani. I talk all things style, sneakers, and I also create beautiful contemporary garments at my brand, Our Own Ways. Now, there are a few factors behind it. First is the fashion trend cycle. Fashion tends to follow a pattern where a style rises in popularity, matures, peaks, and eventually fades. This entire cycle used to be around 25 to 30 years, but how digitally connected and aware all of us now because of social media, this cycle is drastically shortened. Second reason, fashion tends to reflect the mindset of the society at the moment. At times of political unrest or economic stress, people gravitate towards more darker tones, more utilitarian or more functional silhouettes. On the contrary, in more optimistic periods, such as the post-war boom of the 1950s, fashion leaned towards more polished styles, more softer hues, reflecting a more hopeful and stable outlook. Generational change also plays a huge role. Each new generation tends to reject what their previous generation wore and tries to define a new identity, which is why we always hear things like, oh, that's not my style, that is what my dad will wear. But over time, those same looks get rediscovered and rebranded as vintage. Now, the whole idea of vintage is changing as well, and that is for another video. What we consider vintage is not something our previous generation did, and in the same way, our future generation will consider today's trends as vintage. In the end, fashion's return and that fashion follows trend cycle isn't random. It's a predictable mix of shifting cultural moods, generational pushback, and ever-repeating cycles.